Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Little Miss Funeral YouTube channel. I have tried to film this video so many times, and every single time I get Daisy to go down for a nap and I put her down, and then I get in front of my camera and I start talking, she wakes up and starts to cry. So this time, since I got her to take a little nap in my arms, I figured I just would turn on the camera and try to film. And it's a little fitting that she is here with me today because the topic of today's video is how I dealt with my first day back to work after my maternity leave. I tried to prepare myself mentally as much as I could for returning to work. I took 4 months off after I had her, and for those 4 months it was just me and her together how we are now, just cuddling and bonding and being with one another. And even before I gave birth to her, I carried her around with me for 9 months. So ever since the moment that she came into existence, it has been me and her, and mentally preparing myself to leave her to work is still something that I am struggling with, and still something that's very difficult for me because God, just leaving your baby, I don't know, unless you have a child, I guess, especially moms out there who have carried these babies and have given birth, and you know, it's different. You are a mom first, and leaving your child, no matter the circumstance, is hard. So about 3 days before I returned to work, as I was kind of getting my life organized, trying to get back into that mindset, I realized that I did not have a suit to wear for days of funerals. Ever since I was about 4 months pregnant, I was wearing this maternity wear dress, and I currently do not fit into my pre-pregnancy suits. So I went shopping with my mom and ended up getting a new suit. So that was kind of fun in the instance of I felt going back to work, fresh start, a fresh suit. The night before, I had everything as prepared as I could. So I would basically just get up the next morning, put on my makeup, and get her situated and get out the door. So I showered, I straightened my hair, I had my lunch packed, I had my outfit all hanging up and ready to go. I mean, it was as organized as I have ever been in my entire life. And then that night, as I rocked Daisy to sleep, was really the moments when I had broken down and cried. I feel like every parent out there has that instance where, whether or not you're dropping your kid off to daycare or whatever it may be, because you just get emotional. So I woke up, I had to feed her, I had to change her, I had to do my makeup, I had to pump. I mean, everything that I did took 2 hours, just because I was transitioning from just getting myself ready to getting her all situated too. And that was something that I didn't anticipate. I knew obviously that it was going to take me longer to get ready, but I have the luxury of having my father and my father-in-law, who are both retired. They come to our house to watch Daisy here. So I don't even have to drop her off anyplace, and it still took me 2 hours to get myself ready, to get her situated, and to get out the door. So I'm looking forward to getting more of a routine with her, and possibly making a video for all of the working parents out there who work in a funeral home, to kind of just show our mornings and what we do. So if that's something that you might be interested in seeing down the road, comment on this video and let me know. So like I was saying, that morning we had a funeral service. Jumping back into that role as funeral director, it was easy. It was like I didn't even leave with regards to that. I mean, I've been a funeral director for so long, and I've been serving families for so long, that I feel that funeral service is just in my blood. So jumping back into work and jumping back into that role was actually very easy for me to do. While I was at work, I wanted to call my father, who was watching Daisy like a million times throughout the day, just to check in, but I didn't. I called him once, which I'm really proud of myself for only calling him once to find out how she was doing. Obviously she was doing fine, but You know, mom's first day back to work, obviously, there's a lot of anxiety that comes along with that. And yeah, when I ended up coming home, that was a different kind of tired that I have not felt in quite some time. I have not slept a full night's sleep since August 22nd, so my body is used to not really getting a ton of sleep, just ever since I became a mom. But my whole life up to this point has been just caring for her. So even though I'm constantly tired from nighttime feedings and waking up and different things, doing nighttime feedings and then getting up and going to work and actually doing a job other than just being a mom was just exhausting. I know I'm gonna get used to it as time goes on, but that was really hard. Thankfully, when my husband came home, he let me take a little nap and I took a little bath just to relax myself. And it's a transition. It's getting used to this new way of life. I'm very lucky to have had the time off that I had with her. I'm very lucky that we were able to bond for as long as we did before I actually did have to go back to work. And I'm lucky that I have immediate family members who can be there for my little family and who I can trust to take care of her while my husband and I are trying to provide her with a good life. So all in all, I had a pretty decent first day back. It was definitely emotional, but it wasn't as bad as, it could have been. So thank you all so much for all of the support that you've shown me, especially since I did keep my pregnancy under wraps. I really appreciate all the support that you've all shown me since having my daughter, and all of the love that you pour into the comments, and just being a little community for me. I mean, putting up these videos, I have so many loving people and so many amazing people just like and comment and subscribe, and it's really great to have all of those things, because when you put yourself out on the internet, you're opening yourself up to a lot of criticism and a lot of negativity, and thankfully I see so much more positive things than negative feedback, and I just appreciate you all so much. Obviously, my whole life right now is just kind of finding my groove again, and I'm looking forward to doing that, and I'm looking forward to sharing it all with you. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next time.